Okay. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this cold night. I don't know where you guys are all tuning in from. Maybe you want to type that in the chat, but I know we're supposed to get some pretty nasty cold weather. I know a lot of people around the United States are getting unusual snowstorms that are coming. So it's going to be crazy, but you're here tonight, and I'm really excited to share with you some information. If you are a new VIP customer, and this is your first time on the call, type in the chat who invited you. We would love to welcome you and be a part of our community and learn a little bit of what you got into when you started with Plexus. So we are also giving a cash giveaway today. So it is important that we see you in the chat. All right, let's get started. What is Plexus? Plexus is a big deal. BIG stands for blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health. We are the OG gut health company. We've been around for about, I would say, 15 years or so. Gut health in general has been actually on the spectrum with people for about 120 years, but we've been in this space for about 15. And so I think most people are starting to understand gut health a little bit more and actually having some association to maybe some of their long-term health problems that they've been having. So what are the signs of an unhealthy gut? Well, there's obvious bloating or heartburn or constipation or abdominal pain. But did you also know that fatigue, poor sleep, skin issues, autoimmune disorders, anxiousness, allergies, mood swings, skin issues like rashes and eczema, that is all linked to poor gut health. So, what can we do about that? We're going to tell you in just a second. But first, let's meet some of the other products. Maybe you came in and you ordered a gut health system, our very famous gut health system, or maybe you started on a GLP-1 system for additional weight loss. Well, we do have a mighty line of other products for everybody. We have general nutrition. So we have vitamins, two different types of vitamins. One of them is even an award-winning vitamin. We have women's health like iron. We have weight management like our GLP-1 system and the 3-day reset, which is a nutritionally supported fast. We also have a skin health system, a wonderful skin health skincare line that uses all natural ingredients and passes European grade inspections. So we have a kids wellness line, we have active lifestyle, so we have electrolytes, we have creatine, we have protein powders. We can get all of that taken care of there. All of our products are natural, plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free, and it goes through third-party testing to make sure that we are free of contaminants, chemicals, artificial flavorings, artificial sweeteners, no preservatives, and what we say is on the label has to be passed through inspection. So, what do we have here? Next slide, please. These are our most popular product combos, and I'm going to go over each one of them just a little bit more tonight than maybe I would normally go through. So our first one is our gut health combo, and we've paired it with ease. We have studies. Plexus has information that proves that people that have started on a gut health system and incorporated ease, which is a natural inflammation reducer, have results in their first 30 days, whether they're looking to have a gut health issue resolved, whether they're looking to slim down. A lot of people that start ease notice inflammation in their face and in their stomach area right away, and they feel great. And so this is a very popular product line. If you shared this product line with a friend, you could make back $51 just by sharing this product line with a friend. But it gets even better because if you shared it with 3 friends, you'd be making $341. So keep that in mind. You could be feeling good, but so could 3 other people, and you would have a great little hobby or a healthy habit paid for. All right. Our better program is our GLP-1 program incorporated with the gut health system. And so this is really taking off right now. We started seeing some information floating around cyberspace probably about 6 to 8 weeks ago with somebody that had on our team that started the GLP-1 program, and they saw a 60-pound weight loss reduction in the first year that they were on this for a consistent time. Well, I decided to put it to the test myself. And so about 6 weeks ago, I started this exact system. And lo and behold, I'm 52. I did not expect this to move so quickly, but I ended up losing over 15 pounds in the last 6 weeks. What the heck? Why is this happening? Well, we have a hormone, the GLP-1 hormone. It's a peptide hormone that we actually have inside our guts. We make this hormone, and this hormone is a very sensitive hormone, and it tells our body what to do with the food that we intake, whether it should be stored for energy or used for energy. It also tells our brains when we're full, when we want to eat again, or when we don't desire sweets. And so what we're seeing, a lot of the feedback is people are feeling fuller faster. So they don't need to overeat, which is perfect because this hormone knows exactly how much food you should be intaking for the amount of output of energy that you're doing. So if you have a more sedentary lifestyle, this hormone knows exactly what it needs in order for your body to be functioning properly. So this is a very, very popular system. A lot of people are seeing major results on this. And so if you were to get this and then shared it with one friend and your friend did it with you, you could make $64 back with just this system. Or if you shared it with 3 friends, you could receive $370 back on this system. Okay, but we have one best one. It's the exact same one that I talked about, but we're going to go a step further. This is our best system, and this is incorporating our 3-day reset. The 3-day reset is a nutritionally supported fast. And what makes this even better is that the GLP-1 hormone functions better with the fast. And we're not saying you have to do a fast all the time, every time. But even when you're eating in your regular daytime, the hormone requires at least a 2 to 3 hour window between meals in order for it to recharge. And so the old thing we've been taught by maybe nutritionists or our doctors or TV shows telling us that we need to eat 6 small meals a day actually mutes this hormone. And our bodies don't understand what it should be doing. And so when you give it a rest, it recharges, it works even better, it signals even better. And so the 3-day reset helps that even more. Most people can lose between 5 to 8 pounds on the 3-day reset by incorporating that. So it's a great jumping off start. Sharing that with one friend, you'd make $89. Share it with 3 friends, you'd make $423 back. 3 friends. All of you guys get on this. You all do the reset together. You all start your GLP-1 system, and boom, you've made $400. Pretty cool. All right. What to expect in your first 30 and 60 and 90 days. This is really fascinating because this is not medicine. Medicine is something that's very fast, and supplements are something that are a little bit slower. Okay. So in the first 30 days, your body stops playing defense and it starts repairing. So micronutrients from food start reaching your cells better. Oxidative stress starts to drop. The gut lining starts to seal, and you will have better absorption of nutrients and hormones. And things that you might see in your first 30 days, less bloating, better digestion, appetite awareness, energy, and less puffiness. But that's just the start. What happens physically in the next 30 to 60 days is even bigger. This is when your body goes through a system reset phase. This is when hormones actually start to begin to communicate better again. Insulin, leptin, ghrelin, and cortisol all start sinking. And this is where we start seeing some bigger weight loss happening between that 30 and 60 days. Estrogen detox pathways in the liver become improved. Thyroid conversions become more efficient. Your liver and your detox organs start working smarter, and there is less hormone recycling. And so you're going to also notice, if you're at that age, where there is less menopausal symptoms. So the coolest thing, though, is this is when metabolism starts its fat loss phase in that 60-day window, between 30 and 60 days. So you're going to see that your clothes are fitting looser. You're going to have noticeable fat loss, and you're going to definitely notice the hunger cues. So 90 days, visible body composition changes, strong digestion habits, better sleep and recovery, confidence that this is a lifestyle and not a diet. Okay. Tips for success. We want you to have the best success on your product. So we're going to give you a couple tips. Hydration is huge. GLP-1 hormones require lots of water. We say usually half your body weight in ounces daily. Your nutrition is really important. And if you're on a GLP-1 program, we definitely recommend 80 to 100 plus grams of protein a day. This little smart hormone needs protein, lots of it. And this is really important because if you don't get enough protein, you're not going to feel as great, and you might lose muscle mass or other things. So we might want to make sure we have lots of protein. Movement is great. If you're on a walking pad, a vibration plate, that all helps with the lymphatic system, helps the body remove fat cells, dead fat cells better. Consistency, must give this at least 90 days, and communicate with your sponsor, whoever brought you into this and introduced you. Have a great conversation back and forth. They want to make sure you have the most success. And then one thing we want to touch on, because I think it's important, it does happen with some people, not everybody, but you want to recognize detox. Okay. Sometimes the body, when it starts to balance, you can start feeling a little bit worse before you get better. This is normal and this is temporary. Detox is the body's way of cleaning things out, and it is a good sign that things are moving in the right direction. All right, we want to talk about your subscription. When you ordered your products, whether you came in with a subscription on, or you can go ahead and continue with a subscription, but we want you to know that a subscription equals consistency. Consistency equals results. It is very easily managed. It's not something that you're tied into, and you do get a $10 perk if your subscription runs the next month that you can use on different products that you might want to add on, like a Hydrate or an Active or the Ease or something else. All right. You also are, as a customer, you have your own shopping window. And if you wanted anybody to shop in your store, you have a referral link that you could share with your friends and family, and you get paid from Plexus just for letting people shop your store. And so remember the prices I was telling you, or the costs I was telling you, you could get $50 to $400 just by sharing with 3 friends. All right, another tip for you. You have the option of going on to your app store and downloading the Plexus Go app. Highly recommend this because this app is filled with information. We have getting started guides, we have product videos, we have product information tabs, we have compensation plans on how all the 11 different ways that we can get paid. It's a plethora of information, and I really do believe you will love going through that. All right. You are not in this alone. You have weekly support. On Monday nights, we have our team community huddle where all of us get together and we encourage, inspire, share about what's going to be happening again. And that's on Monday nights at 8 p.m. On Tuesday nights, we have our Meet Plexus and Product Opportunity Call. If you have somebody that is interested in Plexus and you don't really know how to explain it very well, this is the perfect call to get them on because we get to do the job for you. It's short, it's sweet, and to the point. And then tonight, Wednesday nights, we have our VIP orientation, which is why you're here tonight. So welcome and thank you. All right. If you are added to our team pages, we have 2 team pages, and one of them is called Motivate and Inspire. The other one is called the Inspired Wellness Co. They're led by 2 of the diamonds here on this team, and everything is the same in both pages. Doesn't matter which one. There's not one better than the other, but we do have a getting started guide in our team pages. So look for this welcome post and you can get started on how to use and share Plexus. All right. Before we go, before I have a cash winner, I would like to invite you guys, if you are interested in the GLP-1 system or you have friends that are interested in it, we are having a GLP-1 challenge starting February 1st to February 29th. Anybody who are on the products, which is Slim Hunger Control, Restore, and Balance, those 3 products for sure. If you want to be part of our challenge so that you can have a testimony too, we welcome you to join us to that. Ask your sponsor how you can be a part of it. We're going to have prizes. We're going to share lots of fun things and a lot of really good information on this very important hormone that's really starting to make a buzz around the Plexus world. So if Samantha Eborg is on here, Samantha, you are our winner for tonight's cash winner, and we will make sure that you get that. So thank you guys all so much for joining us. Have a great evening.